What's up guys, this is your boy M10 and welcome to my Irish Cup run. This video is going to be a little bit long, so make sure you get your popcorn ready, or to all my UK people, your English muffin and some tea. I'm rocking the typical Irish team with the typical players: Chinlong, Keane, McGeady. The only players that I have that is different is the silver striker, Simone, or aka Alexander Luther as I'm going to call him. I was playing against a 4-4-2 with the Greane McCarthy, and I'm not even sure who those left men and that left back is. No, it has done. Both of the center backs is pretty slow, but he has a nice solid squad. The game started off pretty slow. Nothing happened until the 35th minute. We get the ball with Lex Luthor right there. We try to sweat it across the Keane, and it hits the crossbar, and then we almost deflected it back in for a goal. We finally get a PK in the 45th minutes before halftime, and we put it away with McGeady, and we're up 1-0. We've been pretty much dominating possession ever since the game started, so it was really nice for us to actually get a goal to start this game. We just kept on dominating like we were and get the ball with Chinlong there. Nice ball roll around. Starting by 4 players, we swerved to the right and a nice tidy finesse shot on the right side of the goalkeeper, and we're up 2-0, and the game was pretty much over. But we'll keep things rolling. We scored the third and final goal with Alexander Luther here. Just nice finesse shot around the goalkeeper, and that's how we're going to win our first match, 3-0. That's a good way to start off the cup. Not as a dominating performance as I would like in the first game, but we'll take the win nonetheless. This is a very good tournament. The prize win is 20,000 coins. So make sure you guys definitely go play this tournament. Come up against the Struggle FC, and with what, 6-7 green cards? This green card is probably like the biggest bunny hole idea EA's ever came up with. I bet like there was one exec just thinking, how can we get people to open packs? You know what? Let's make the St. Patrick Day card green. They didn't change no stats or anything like that. They just make the card green. And everybody fell for it too. A bunch of people were opening packs this weekend. But it's all good. We start off that game, score with Shane Long, and we're up 1-0. I wasn't liking Lex Luthor up top. He was not finishing for me, so I switched him with McGeady, and that would prove to be a very smart move as we scored right off the bat with McGeady. Just nice outside the foot shot right in back of the net. And this second game was a stroll. It was even easier than the first one. He gets a consolation goal here in the 90th minute with who was it? That was with Shane Long. That was a jammy goal. We already had the tackle, but somehow he got the ball back. But it's all good. We scored another one right after it, and we end up winning that game 5-1. So we're going into the third round now against a 4-1-2-1-2. A couple of attribute cards. Who was that left back? With James McLean. I could not find James McLean on the market at all when I was looking to get players for this team. We start this game right from kickoff. We get the ball into Chain Long, and we just utilize his pace, just kind of run away from a couple of his defenders, getting the ball into Lex Luthor. I think he was a little bit mad that I played him as CM the last game, so he was like, you know what, you think I can't finish? And he just nice finesse shot right into the back of the net, and we were up 1-0. And then Lex Luthor gets another chance, and he blasts this one into the net this time, and we're up 2-0. I knew I was gonna win this game after the 12th minute. It was so fun. Like, the game was getting easier as we got to the final. I'm gonna give away a PK right there, and I'm like, whoa, is he about to come back now? Because when you're up 2-0, as you guys know, 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in real life football and in FIFA, to be honest with you. But our goalkeeper, I don't even know who our goalkeeper is. I just saw him in my club randomly, and I didn't feel like buying Shea Gibbons, so I just kept him. And it makes the guy shot it right into the middle. So we are in the final of the Irish Cup, and this is where everything happened. The final was one of the most, I can't even describe it. You should have to wait and see. But basically, it was very clinical. The opponent was very clinical. We had about the same amount of chances, but he buried all of his shots. Like, it's not just one of those games where you're missing all your shots and he's scoring all his shots. We get the first chance, Lex Luthor comes up. We couldn't tuck that in, but his first chance, straight from that, get the ball with McGeady, double tap, cross, and go. We're down 1-0. I'm like, are we about to lose again in the final of a cup? If you guys haven't seen my MLS Cup run, make sure you go check it out. But we come back again, get the ball with Chain Long. We're like, yes, of course we're gonna score this. Nice swerve, back in the net. Nope, missed. Are you kidding me, Shenlong? This is the final. You have to have your shooting boots on. And right off the bat, he comes back from the corner, and if Shenlong comes, and of course he's not gonna miss. Double tap back across the goal again, and Robbie Keane score. We're down 2-0 in the, so I knew I had to change something up. I went back to what I was doing earlier by switching Lex Luthor with McGeady, and hopefully McGeady can finish because he has way better shooting stats than Luthor. We get a chance from McGeady right off the bat, and I thought he was going to bury that right underneath the goalkeeper, but of course he misses also. I don't know what was going on with my strikers. Nobody wanted to score. At this point of the game, the guy knew he had the game won, so he was just playing around. Double body fake in the box, and I couldn't help but not to follow him. And of course, Robbie Keane put that away. We're down 3-0, and at this point, you would think it's time to quit. And that's what he looked like. And that's what I wanted to do, to be honest with you, especially after he scored this. 4-0 in the final in the 50th minute. There's no way you can come back from this, right? And it looked like we were about to get disconnected there. And I was actually praying to get disconnected so we can have a chance to play again. But I didn't quit, though. I activated comeback kid mode. And McGeady gets us started with the comeback. We were playing the ball around, making some nice, good passes. The guy thought he had the game won, so he wasn't playing that well. But we hit him with over the top true ball, and McGeady just has this over the goalkeeper, and we're back with 4-1 down. 70th minute, we need to score 3 goals to tie the game back up. After this guy started passing the ball around, and you don't need to be passing the ball around 70th minute with at least 20 minutes left in the game. I was just being patient. I switched to ultra attacking, and we stole the ball back with Robbie Keane there. Do a nice ball roll, just passing the ball around, scoop turn, ball roll. We get the ball with Lex Luthor. Nice shot there, but the ball comes back right to us, and he puts that in the back of the net. So now we're down 4-2. We need to score 2 more goals, and there's about 15 minutes left. The guy was passing the ball around for 10 minutes. I could not get the ball off of him for 10 minutes. It was the 85th minutes, and he's still passing the ball around. And that's how you knew he was scared. I knew he was scared, so I knew that anytime I got the ball back, if I could somehow win the ball back, I would have a good chance of scoring. We finally steal the ball back with Seamus Coleman there. Get the ball into McGeady, get the ball into King, get the ball into Shenlong, and we get fouled there by John O'Shea. And that was his second yellow card. So he's down to 10 man, but there's only 2 minutes left in the game. So I wasn't very optimistic, but I wasn't going to quit yet. But we worked the ball. We did not get the free kick. We worked the ball around, get the ball into Robbie Keane, and we put the ball in the back of the net. So I know the guy was sweating at this time. It's 4-3. Obviously, we could not complete the comeback. The guy ended up winning the tournament. So that's the second tournament we lost in the final. But something would happen here that I'm like, EA, thank you. As you saw that, I thought I already lost the final. But as you're about to see in this screen, we get awarded 20,000 coins and a special green card for Robbie Keane. As you saw, we get 20,000 coins. And I'm like, what did I get 20,000 coins for? I didn't win the tournament. But what I didn't realize is there's also a team of the tournament. We won team of the tournament because we probably played better than the guy in all 4. So the moral of the story is whenever you're down in the tournament final, never give up. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.